Bloxburg is changing, and we'll never, ever, ever be able to play Bloxburg ever again. It's not even gonna be Bloxburg, it's gonna be Newburg. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel, and we got word that this Saturday will be Bloxburg's new map, and I'm going to be doing the event live. We have a live stream. Go ahead and check it out. Link is in the description to go ahead and get yourselves notified for that live stream. There's been something happening in Bloxburg recently. Things have been changing. Things have been going. Everything is being built realistic with basic shapes like my house over here. But what about the 2016 style? What about going retro? And I spent the last hour analyzing, and oh my god, it was pure agony. The sound was so hot, was so loud. Everything was like, you know, big boxes. And you know, I'm actually richer than I was back then. I have like $4.5 million. But there's this one thing we have to do, is we have to go on my alt account in order to really seal the deal of nostalgia, because when I started, I had my own YouTube account kind of thing. It was my alt account before I moved back over to this account full time. My most original account here, guys. I'm on my most original account. But we have to go back to my alt account just so I can build on one of my plots here with a budget, with how much money I had back then. So let's go ahead and let's switch over to my alt account. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to be playing Bloxburg, and this house does not feel like me. It does not feel like me. So we have to bulldoze this, get more money, and build ourselves a brand new home. And there we are. The house is now bulldozed. Oh my god, I have my phone over to the side of me, and I'm just like watching myself play this game, and just my avatar, my alt account avatar is just right there in front of the screen. It is like so crazy. Oh my god, so I had to stylize my avatar, my alt account avatar, like it was in 2017, so I can channel my inner 2017 to create this. I gotta go see how much money I had and give myself co-owner, and then we gotta start building the house. And there we go, guys. We got 20,455. 20,455. So let's enter in build mode. And I'm actually going to mute the volume. This time, I'm not going to have the volume so loud. Oh my god, I haven't actually been in build mode where it tells you your build budget up there, because it used to be down over here on the side of the screen, which is, it's so weird. It is so weird. Okay, so we had like this big box house back then, but our entire build style has changed so much, and just the amount of things we have done in that time has been so different than back then. So do we build the house that I had built like ages ago, or do I build in the new style? Well, no, we're not building in the new style. Like, we have to still stick to the times of what we had back then in Bloxburg. Like, we didn't have wall trims. We didn't have all these roofs that we have in here. Like, the only roofs we had was the flat roof, the pyramid roof, and the mansard roof. Like, we didn't have the hip roof. We didn't have the flat glass roof. We didn't have the gable or the slanted or the gambrel or the curved or the flared or the pyramid glass or the hollow mansard or the mansard skylight roof. Like, we didn't have any of these. So we have to like stick to the times. We have to use the old style of building. Okay, so we had like this big box over here. I think I want to keep that big box. And then we also had a garage over on this side, which also was really good. So let's build ourselves a big box. That feels like too close. I didn't have things too close. I had like things over a ways away. Well, here's our big box. I feel like I should also move this over to the side a little bit, because I also put things over towards the edge. Like a very big edge. I have to use like basically no game passes, because there was not many game passes that I could do. Okay, so I mean, we could just make this over here into a bathroom and make this over here into a bedroom, and then there we go. We have like our house. But you want to know what I did back then? I was like, okay, so we got to build ourselves a bedroom. Wait, hold on. We're going to build ourselves a bedroom. And now we have to build ourselves a bathroom. There we go, guys. I think this is as close to accurate as I'm gonna get it because the video quality is like so terrible from back then. But this is like the main area, and I'll tell you this. If I were to go get appliances, like hold on, I gotta make sure that my collisions are on. I had a stove here. I had a fridge here. Oh wait, hold on. I did everything on like the large plot. I did everything like on the large building grid. Oh my god. And then if we go over here to counters, like we only had counters, and I did like the most basic counter that you could get. Like, okay, well I could fit that there, I could fit this here, and like I couldn't put one over here no matter how hard I tried. Oh my god, I actually did it. Oh my god. 2017 me would be like going like, how did you do that? Show me, I need to know. But oh my god. Okay, so do I keep it like this just for the nostalgia? Or should I like... I think I should keep it like this just for the nostalgia because that was back in the times when we first started building. So this is like nostalgia. And then over here I can do kind of like a garage. But I think what I should do is I should just like use some of like the newer building styles that I have as well to make things look prettier. Like, because like again, all I did back then is I was like, when I did my roofs, I was so obsessed by having like automatic placement on, and the way that I did automatic placement was literally this. Like I had to like, okay, there's one roof, okay, there's another roof, and there's the last roof. Like I didn't even use automatic placement for how it was. But I think what I should do is that this is like the old building style with all of these, but I think I should at least make it a little bit better. It's like I could do a lot over here. Like I can make this into a pantry, kind of have like that over there, just so I kind of can split up this place a little bit. And I can have like, I can still have something coming off over here. I could do like, maybe this is like the bedroom or something. I can still have something come off over there. And I didn't have any windows in my house. But like everything was like basically big boxes. I mean, I feel like doing the big box is so nostalgic by doing this for a bedroom. But then again, you can make a really good bedroom out of this size. I just didn't know how to decorate. But then again, like this is so... For $20,000, we got to do as much as we can. But I want to put something over here. Like this is something I want to do. Because like over here I had the table. So I can still do like a table and stuff. And then over here I can kind of have like a nice little entryway kind of thing. But I can't do too much. Because it's also nostalgia. It's like very nostalgia. So hold on. We have to do... I was very obsessed with like suburban kind of homes. So I'd use like the stone lines. And I had like this very, very deep blue. Like I had like this as a blue. But I feel like that this would fit really well for a blue house. Like I had some design. Okay, I had some design back then. And then with the doors, like I had to like have like a door with a glass thing. Like I had to have this door right here. Like this was my door. This was the door that got me through the toughest of times in Bloxburg. And another thing is if I were to do this by adding the bedroom over here, oh my god, I used the undo tool. We didn't have an undo tool back then. It will paint everything. The old Bloxburg, when you placed a wall, the wall would actually cut. Like, what happened to that? Okay, so we actually are going to start on our little box over here, and then we can add on anything that we need to. So, obviously, we have to decorate with a table. And we had the most basic table ever, because again, what are we going to get with building a house on a budget? Okay, so I had to like move my placement grid off of here. I think I had it close to the wall. Okay, yes, I did have it close to the wall. And then we decorate with some chairs. And we actually just decorate it with this. We have to have the large grid on in order for us to do this. I really like this placement on the table. Now, time for the inside walls. The inside walls, I don't know what I did for the inside walls. I think I did... we have reddish brown. Doesn't really match that at all. Bomb brown. Do we have burnt sienna? Oh, we do. But it doesn't look like burnt sienna. It doesn't look like burlap. You know what we don't have? We don't have the old color kind of thing where we had to like do like this wheel kind of thing. Not wheel. It was like, hold on. How do I explain it? How do I explain it? How do I get out of here? Okay. We had like this thing and then you had to like scroll through like this, like press on your mouse and scroll through like this. Like I like how we have a new kind of thing, but I also hate this new thing because I can't even tell what color I chose. And on the old thing, it didn't even tell you what color you chose. Like you just had like guess what the like if you were following speed builds, you had to guess what they were choosing. But there is one color that will closely resemble. Like this doesn't resemble it. This doesn't resemble it. That doesn't resemble it. That doesn't resemble it. That doesn't. Oh my god. I just gotta like stick with a color and choose it. Like I had to have like something for like the inside walls. Like that was like the thing back then. I feel like this is as close as I'm gonna get to like the old inside walls I had. So here we go, guys. And we're gonna build the floor. And again, as I was super obsessed with automatic placement, like if I didn't have this wall here, let's just say that I didn't have this wall here and I was just like going through with a floor, I would click this, I'm like, I'll place it down. Wait, no, we need here, 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 and here. Like, who was I back then? But oh my god, we're gonna place it on the floor. They will let me place it down. And back then I had some style back then. I knew how to design back then. I just didn't know how to furnish. But we had like this floor and it goes in the same direction. Oh my god. I'm just watching the video and it goes in the same direction. And I'm sorry to anyone, but I had linen floors. Oh my god, linen floors. Yeah, we're gonna keep the linen floor over here. And we had like a garage over on this side. But I'm gonna do something different with the garage. Like it's gonna be one of the like, I don't know. But we have to like, now we have to build our kitchen. Now we have to build our kitchen. I mean, I think we can have some areas out here just so we can do it. But right now, what we need to do is we need to build. I think I should move this door over just a little bit because I think that will give it the illusion. But I have so much space in here. Like I need to figure out how I can like, do something in this space. But again, I didn't have a lot of money back then, so I was like, oh, we got to build a big house. We got to have all these big rooms, and like that didn't go away until at least 2 years ago. Like 2 years ago, I started like really focusing on building. But let's see. We gotta like comfort because in the old video, I actually forgot to place down a couch. So I was like going through, oh my god, the broken sofa. We have like this new sofa now, but like I had to use this $120 sofa. I had to use this $120 sofa over here. Yeah, this $120 sofa. And then I had like a table over here as well. I didn't color anything, but when I colored things, it was super like weird. So then I used this simplicity console table right here and I just put it right over here. But then again in the video, like I had like the simplicity console table over there and then I had like the couch right here. Wait, that was the exact place. But then I moved it. I said I had to fix the couch, so I ended up moving it just so that it can kind of fit in this area over here. But it was still kind of close, so like you would hurt your eyes just coming to my house and watching TV, kind of. And it was a time. It was a time. And this is just reliving. And then again, having to like rotate this TV is like was like a hassle back then. But now we have a TV, we have a couch, we have a TV, we have a table. Now what we need to really complete the nostalgic trip of the house was my kitchen. So we're gonna place the stove right here. We're gonna place our basic counter right there. And then we're going to place our fridge right there. And there we go. We have our kitchen. Our kitchen's all done. Now, what comes up next is we have to build the bathroom. So I think I'm going to go for that long bathroom that I was talking about earlier by doing this. But I think I should go for like a smaller bathroom this time, right? I think that's only fair. That we do something this nostalgic and we do like a smaller bathroom. But then again, this is still kind of huge. Still kind of what we're going to use in this bathroom is going to be right there. And then I use like these basic doors. I use these plain doors. And I put like one right here and then one over here just so that I could do my bedroom. And we're going to do the bedroom as big as I did it back then. And there we go. Now we have the bedroom and the bathroom. Now in the bedroom, I was so obsessed because my bedroom in real life has a carpet. So I was so obsessed back then and just doing carpets everywhere for every single bedroom I ever owned. Like everything was always carpets. So I would do like the floor, would have to use manual placement. Like I was so obsessed with this. And then back then we only had like this one carpet, so the classic carpet, and I think I did it like this kind of color, or I also did it linen. No, I didn't do it linen. Like I wasn't in my linen phase back then. I'm gonna do this. And back then, while my brand is blue, back then I was like, oh my god, I gotta have like a room that was, oh my god, do we not have that color anymore? Okay, I think it was this color. I had to have walls that were orange. Now we have that. So this was this, and then also in the bathroom, I was like doing like tiles and stuff. Like I had design. There was like this one tile that I always use in the bathroom. I think it was these small rounded tiles. And then I'll always paint those white. And then I had like a nice blue wall for the bathroom. Right here. This was the bathroom. This is how I would do my bathrooms. I would have like a tile floor right here. And then I'll have like blue walls. And then if I were to decorate, I would do plumbing. And I would get the Mr. Flush toilet. I'll put it right there. And then I'll get like the sink. Because I think I also forgot about a shower in my bathroom. I think I didn't place down a shower. But we also had the tilt pedestal sink that we put over here. And then if we do decorate all, we had like a toilet paper thing, like the modern toilet paper holder, and it was like up in the air. I had it up in the air. I don't think I had like a shower in the bathroom. Nope, you're watching the video again. I did not have a shower. So here's the bathroom, everybody. Now we're going on to my bedroom over here. My beds. I had the standard single bed. The only bed that I could place down. And still keep my budget. Like only 15.6k. I could do a lot here with $20,000. Now that I'm like realizing it, I could have done a lot with like $16,000. And then I had like over here in storage, wherever storage is, I had like the most basic clothes rack, and I had this. And again, I'll tell you this, I was like so bad at coloring that the clothes rack was blue and this was yellow. Should I keep that just for the nostalgic? I think I should keep that just for it to be nostalgic. But should I also go back to having like the very blue house? I gotta get out of build mode and then re-enter build mode. I hate the new system with the walls, where you have to like build each individual room the way that you want it to be, and then you have to have all the walls be that certain thing. But here we go. Here's the house that we have. And now we have to build our floor over here, and we have to build ourselves a walkway. And I did like these cobblestone things, but it wasn't really cobblestone. I think I did this, and then I was doing like, I think I did seashell for that. So you would walk up to the house and it was like this. And then again, in electronics, I ended up putting a basic doorbell next to there. Now it's time for the garage, because like, again, I actually had a car. I actually had a car before I started building. So like my budget had a car in it. So I have to like go on my main account to give myself the car. So there's a car that I had back then. And now let's build like an actual nice garage for this. Because again, all I did was I just built out like, I want to make sure that I'm not going, yeah, so all I did was I built out this, and then I took this, and I made sure that it was like this. And this is the only thing I actually did as like concrete. Oh no, concrete and medium stone gray. And then I did the same thing in here, because again, all my garages had to have been done with like concrete flooring. And then like my car goes in there. But I think what we actually can do with this garage, instead of like doing like the typical garage kind of thing, is we could do something with like fences. just to kind of bring in some of the new style that I usually build with. And again, you could use this in the 2016. So if we do pillars, a plain pillar here and a plain pillar there. And then if we build fences, I don't think I can actually build fences over here. Well, I actually can. If we build some fences over here and then we just color those that just to kind of give it that illusion. And then we can build with our roof. And the roof is all going to be the same color everywhere else because, well, it's just a roof. And we're actually going to do the roof right this time. We're not going to do the way that I used to do the roof. How did I live in this? How did I live in this? Okay, so we have to like... We have to put some lights in here. Back then, I didn't have any lights. I don't think I had any lights in here. Okay, so we're just going to like... Again... The way that building works back then is you would just like spam all of these. Me now would be like super mad at this. Oh no, I forgot about the door. I forgot about the door over here. I was just about to say it. I had this door. I had that door. We forgot about the door. I'm always forgetting something in build mode. A doorbell so that people can ring the doorbell. The bedroom. With my most fabulous creation, the blue and yellow clothes rack. My bed that's over here. I can actually fill this room up. I could really fill this room up. And then here's my kitchen. This actually feels a lot more smaller than you would think. The bedroom feels a lot more smaller than you think. This feels a lot more smaller than you think. We have our garage, well, our little outdoor garage kind of thing, but you know what would really complete the entire nostalgic trip is in the video, hamburgers. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to cook some hamburgers. I think we can cook... Where actually is the hamburgers? You know what? Who needs hamburgers anyway? This is the video and this is over. I think that's enough for today. You know, I'm just going to do the outro on my 2017 account. So I'm just gonna like stare down in your face and I'm just gonna be like, yeah, this is definitely the face that's gonna tell you to like, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you never miss a video. Also, join my Discord server. The link is in the description. I also post all my uploads there just so that you don't miss them because it gets out faster than YouTube gets it out. It's just there. You don't have to, but join it. Link is always in the description all the time. Can't stress it enough. It's in the description. So if you follow these, I don't know. I'm just, at this point, I'm just rambling. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I can't wait to see you guys in the next one. And if you want some more nostalgic Bloxburg videos by the time the new map comes out, let me know in the comments down below. I will do a lot of nostalgic stuff. I'll probably do a series in this house. I might die.